Guys, I'm done now. What if I tell you that you can cheat your way up to a higher FTP? Sounds too good to be true? Well, today I'm gonna try this hack that might ramp up my FTP level. Hi Crankers, hi Sprinters, welcome back for a new episode here at Cranker Sprint Chronicles, episode number 57. The plan is very clear today. I'm gonna go up the grade KOM, test the FTP on my grade KOM, but what I'm going to do is to force my power to be higher than my actually personal best. So with the ERG mode, I'm gonna try to boost the wattage, so I'm gonna pick my PB that you can see here, and I'm gonna select another ERG mode power to be able to be quicker with a higher power. In the case that I cannot complete all the exercise with ERG mode, I'll cut off the ERG mode and I'll go up in free mode to re-increase the cadence. If I be able to reactivate the ERG mode, well, if not, I'll go up in free mode and try to still achieve my personal best. If you're not familiar with the ERG mode, it's basically a mode on Zwift and on an indoor trainer where you can lock your wattage. No matter how high or how low is your cadence, the wattage will stay the same. Usually FTP Test is in free mode, but in this case I wanna set the number and force myself to achieve that number, even though it's higher than my actual FTP.
Here we go in game. I started with a 40 seconds warm up. Not sure if it was the best choice actually, because I was quite slow here, so I just literally took away at least 25 seconds of the test. But other than that, here's the test when the test starts. 305 watts, so obviously we are working on 4.8 watt per kilo here, so really at my limit. Is actually a zone 6 above 300 watt for me, considering that I'm 63 kilos. As you can see here, I started to keep the cadence really high, because once the cadence goes low, then it's gonna really be difficult to pick it up again. The heartbeat already is rocking it up 163, to be fair, with my limit be just above 180. So yeah, you can see that I'm already going down a bit on the cadence here. Is pretty difficult to keep it up. 10% is the ramp here. I'm passing people like I'm flying them away, so obviously you can tell the difference in speed on this difficult ramp. The idea here is, as I mentioned before, if I cannot keep it for the entire grade, I will pull it off a bit. I will take off the ERG mode at some point, and when I was here I was already start feeling the legs, while you can see in respect of all the other riders, in comparison with all the other riders, I'm going pretty fast. You can see now the heartbeat going really up. So here I decided that when there is the flat bit, to rest a tiny bit, re-increase the cadence, because now is below 80, so I wanted to re-increase the cadence, so I deactivated the ERG mode here, and I'm going around 200 watts at the moment to...
Alright, now is the time where things get really interesting. But before that, I have a question for you. Do you think this is a genius hack or just a complete nonsense? Please let me know your opinion on the comment down below. And if you're enjoying this little experiment, don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. Would I do this again? Probably not as an official test, but it was really good to push my limits today.
Back in game with the second section, this is when it became really steep. I reactivated now the ERG mode by mistake, obviously, because it's really difficult with the Zwift play at maximum effort. I went down to 99%, so it became 300 watts, which is still higher than the current FTP. But now obviously you can see the bit down there in blue, which means that I went in Z2 for a tiny bit. I can't really pick up the cadence very much. You can see I'm 65 now. I push it back again, so I'm fighting between 60 and 70 in terms of cadence. It's getting really hard here to maintain the wattage. You can see I'm still passing a lot of people, and again I had to take off the ERG mode. I tried to keep it above 200. Gear 10, gear 11, increasing the cadence quite a bit. Now I feel I reach 100 cadence, and let's go back again. It feels quick, but it's really intense when you are doing the maximum effort. You can see I'm still passing a lot of cyclists. I'm around 180, so I'm really at the limit in terms of heartbeat. And again, the cadence is going down, but I cannot give up now. If you watch my channel, I never give up. So 300 watts. Now I'm in zone 5, literally there in zone 6. You can see Zwift. Now you can see the screen is going all TV mode, which means is when the fatigue is really ramping up. Again, I had to take off the ERG mode, pull up again the cadence, and we are ready once again for the very last push, the last 2 hairpins before the end. 70 cadence on here, I'm standing, 182, well above 180 the heartbeat. Maximum push here, trying to give my best. I can see the end really close. It looks less hard, but in real life it's really hard to maintain zone 5 high limit to zone 6. Back again and try to keep the 70. You can see the heartbeat at the limit. Now I almost reach 190 with 189 a peak. Here the ERG mode finishes, so I can push as much as I can. Let's go, last push, take off everything. Let's go. I'm 282 watts average at the moment, including the zone 2, and I pass at 250.
Guys, I'm done now. The experiment is finished. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to achieve my best ever FTP, but with very big surprise at the end. As you can see here, I managed to increase actually my FTP. My current FTP was 252 and now it's 255. It is not my personal best, but the experiment actually worked, even though it's not my PB, because I increased my FTP by 3 watts. See you next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. London time.